very shortly because everyone will be on their feet.
The first African winners of the World Championship title in the men's 4x4 were these four gentlemen: Leepi, Lassir Tabogo, Bayako Andori, and Busan Colin Cabinet Shipi.
They're on their feet.
They're in lane 8, and what a thrill for that young member of our kids' athletics program to be the one with the honour of passing it over to, I'm sure, four of the heroes. South Africa, side by side with their near neighbours, will go in lane 7, the defending champions in this event, the world bronze medalists. With Team Kulu, Live Pillay comes in, Kokamara, the 18-year-old, was outstanding yesterday. On their anchor they have Zakiti Nene. Belgium are in lane 6, they are the European champions, they finished 4th in the world final. They have a change to their team. Julian Watrin comes in because Jonathan Sakura ran earlier on. Robin van der Vanden, Dylan Borley, and Alexander Dome. Dylan Borley coming in for Daniel Sagers as well, who also strengthened the mixed team earlier. Qatar, the Asian champions, they ran a national record yesterday, also finished 5th in the World Championship final in Tokyo, with Ibrahim, Hamida, Hassan and Osman. One change to their team, bringing Hassan in on the 3rd leg. Australia, what a run from them yesterday, to take nearly 2.5 seconds off a 42-year-old area record that went back to the LA 1984 Olympics. Van Rattigan, Holder, Tom Reynolds comes into the team, and Aidan Murphy on the anchor, who was superb yesterday, as were they all. Portugal, the World Championship finalists, national record yesterday for them: Pedro Afonso, Erickson Tavares, Joel Coelho and Omar El Khatib, same 4 as yesterday. Another of the countries that shares a border with Botswana is Zimbabwe. Dennis Hobbe, Zuze Leifert, Karen Mawishi and Tanzazani Nglav, who's been running great sub-45 times recently. National record for them yesterday. And Love actually was sub-44 yesterday on the anchor for Zimbabwe. And on the inside are the Netherlands, the world finalists. Jonas Pfeifers, who ran a brilliant anchor yesterday, is back on that leg again today. Keenan Blake will lead them off. Eugene O'Marlin's just seen his twin brother Jamie run. This is the same 4 for the Netherlands as yesterday. But can you imagine the feeling going through their mind right now, Tanique?
Yes, this is definitely exciting. What we saw what happened inside the men's 4x1, and so it's very important that they remain patient in this race and they deliver.
And we saw what happened yesterday with a near botched changeover from Botswana as well.
Yes, you don't want to celebrate too early.
Our final event here, the Botswana World Athletics Relays, Gaborone 26. It's a men's 4x400 meters final, with the hosts Botswana, the world champions, right on the outside in lane 8.
6 out of 8 of these teams were in Tokyo for the World Championships.
Botswana hold the second fastest time of all time behind the United States. They set that back at the Paris Olympics. They will never have better support and better conditions to try and get near that this time around. Right on the outside, Leepi, their standard traditional first leg runner, and South Africa are pulled away from the others with Ntimaluku. In this early stage, the two neighbours in border, neighbours in friendship, relationship, our neighbours on the track, but it's Epi for Botswana, about to hand on for the second leg for them to Lassir Tabogo, who will take the baton on the second leg. Tabogo will break from lanes when he enters the back straights. He's up against South Africa's second leg runner, Live Pillay. Australia with Reece Holder in 3rd position. He ran a brilliant leg yesterday, and the challenge is in behind. I love on the inside by Zimbabwe, just getting across at the break. But Tabogo has 5 or 6 meters, 200 meters remaining of his leg. We've got the the sound of the talking for Tobago as he comes into the home straight. Pele digging deep in his strength. Tobago starting to tie up, and it will be South Africa who will go on to the third leg in the lead. These three way clear. Australia closing. The baton for South Africa on this third leg is really teenager Linda Kokomo. What a moment for him. He's got by Apo and Dory, the individual 400-metre bronze medalist, in pursuit. And Australia not out of the running yet. Thomas Reynolds has the bank for them. The medals are surely between these three. They're miles clear of the rest at the moment. Now Ndori shapes out the challenge Kokomo. From a teenager holding his inside line and moving again for Botswana's near neighbours. Another outstanding leg from the 18-year-old Linda Kokomo for South Africa. Ndori, with his arms flailing style, comes again. It's going to be so tight for the final change. 3 in the line as we set out on the final leg of the men's 4x400 metres. Zikita now on the inside for South Africa. Colin Kibanachi being the world champion for Botswana, and Aidan Murphy of Australia, who spoiled the Botswana party yesterday. Can he do the same again? Kibanachi, if he stays cool between the two. Nene as well has the experience, holding the inside line. Murphy running the extra yards. What an absolute thrill to bring the curtain down on the Botswana World Phoenix relays here in Gaborone. Kibanachi meanders out to give the home crowd what they're going for. Trying to fight back, but it's Botswana who will sparkle on the line of the Diamonds. Two words, the noise. It's another silver for South Africa. They gave it their best shot, but in a championship record time of 2:54.47.
There are no umbrellas, just flags. Botswana flags waving in the air on this very, very historical moment.
Improvement, by the way, on Botswana's time in the all-time list. It's an improvement on their position in the second. But the arms wave, the flags fly. The energy has been seeping out of these stands for 2 days solid. But never has it reached a crescendo like we're seeing right now. That's what they came for. Look at the National Stadium and Gaborone. Kibanachi was cool, he was calm. Tobago ran a tough race yesterday in the 4x1. You can see almost the mental relief seeping out of the Botswana runners as well.
Moment for Botswana in their 60th anniversary to host such a grand event in such a grand style.
Well, as we watch the changeovers, Australia will barely get a mention in the fallout of this, but they were absolutely superb in finishing third. Africa dominate 1 and 2. This is where Tobago's juices just started to dry up.
The first time Belgium has been left out of the medal count. It was South Africa, Botswana, and Belgium in 2024 and 2025 in the medal hunt.
The were so many mini stories between legs there, weren't there? On every single leg. Kirkemoa for South Africa there was fantastic for 380 metres and then just ran. Look at Kevin at Safety. Would you just look at him?
Yes, he looks so confident. He knows how much he has left in the tank. Never panicked.
That could be a training rep between three teammates, couldn't it? If you just take out the fact there's a 25,000 crowd, it's bursting into absolute delirium. But here, this is where the podium took off.
Great rounds by the Australians. They ran beautifully yesterday, but simply did not have enough to come and defeat South Africa and Botswana on African territory.
Brothers in arms, the president handing over the medals down trackside by Apondori.
This is the first official medal presentation.
It is, it's the president of Botswana, Africa, Gideon Duma Boko, who is handing out the medals down there. He's been watching on eagerly alongside Sebastian Coe, the president of World Athletics. There he is, just in the shot. He'll present the check. But the president of Botswana with the honour of crowning the World Athletics Relays champions.